Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. And we just finished up out here with a basic course this morning. I sent the students home about a half an hour ago. It's been going on since Friday morning at 8 o'clock. We have class out here at the Pathfinder School in Southeast Ohio at least twice a month, most of the year round. You can find that schedule at selfrelianceoutfitters.com under the training tab. A couple posts that I put up lately on Facebook and Instagram have involved my 1 quart and 2 quart bush pot kits. And I had some questions about those kits. So I wanted to kind of shoot a video today to go through those. My 1 quart bush pot kit is really kind of like a trucker's kit. It's like, I'm the only guy that's gonna be there. I'm the only guy that's gonna get fed. I'm not worried about too many things off the landscape. It's a 1 night, maybe 2. I'm gonna carry some just add water meals with me most likely. I may carry a couple other ingredients as well to make something, but most of what I'm gonna cook is gonna be just add water type stuff, drinking coffee, those sorts of things. And this kit is perfect for that, especially if I don't wanna start an actual campfire because it involves a stove and the fuel. Then I've got a 2 quart kit, and this 2 quart kit gives you a little bit more elaborate cook set for 1 or 2 people, up to 2 people. I've got it set up for 1, but you could easily modify it by adding just a couple pieces to make it 2. But what it will allow you to do is actually cook food. You have a frying pan in here, you have a pot in here, all those types of things. You actually have a coffee pot in this particular kit. So you have several ways to do things for multiple people or for a longer stay than you would in, say, like a small trucker style kit. So I wanted to break those down with you today because they're not completely made of Pathfinder components. There are some add-ons in here. I may try to sell both of these kits on the website as a trucker style kit and more of a camper style kit for 1 or 2 people. I'll have to decide that as I go, but I will not carry the add-ons for these kits on my website. It would just be the stripped down version with the Pathfinder contents. And you probably have to go somewhere else to get the non-Pathfinder contents, but I'll tell you where to get those in this video today, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with this 1 quart bush pot kit. And of course, this is built around the 1 quart bush pot and the 1 quart bush pot bag. You can see the size of this. There's my hand. It's not very big. It's not very big around. So it's easy to put in your kit. Doesn't take up a lot of room, all right? In the top of this, I just have a can of fuel. This could be any can of fuel you wanted to put in there, up to a larger size can, like a Coleman can or a big MSR can will fit in here as well. I just want enough fuel for a couple days, and a fuel cell this size easily is that much fuel. And then basically you pull it out and you have a 1 quart bush pot inside this bag. And your kit is contained inside that 1 quart bush pot. The complete kit is stored inside this pot other than the fuel. So what you have in here is you have the old Pathfinder stove in here, which we don't have in stock right now. We have a different stove in stock. But any flat style stove like this that you can pull the base off of, whether it is a Pathfinder or it could even be this Primus stove, they're pretty much the same as far as how they're built. And as long as you can remove part of it so that it slides down inside here, get the coffee out of the way here, it will work just fine, okay? Not a big deal. So any stove you've got like that will fold flat will fit in there. The Pathfinder stove that we have on the site now will nest in the bottom of this bush pot, but it doesn't allow you the side options to be able to stack stuff in sideways in there because it takes up the whole bottom of the pot, okay? But any of these flat folding stoves are fine. And again, this is just my kit, right? You can modify yours the way you want to. I actually have a light here. This is a BRS light that plugs right on top of a fuel can. You can then adjust that flame to whatever light you want around camp to give you a lantern in camp, and it doesn't burn much fuel because you barely got the jet turned on. If you turn it on very much, it'll jump right out of the top. You got to keep that thing tweaked way down in there to have that lantern, okay? Now, along with that, I have a Roxon eating tool in here. And this is basically just a folding eating tool, which is what I like about it. And it's magnetic as well. So you have basically a folding knife, fork, and spoon that you can compact down very small into one small package that allows you to pack it inside this 1 quart bush pot whereas full-length utensils aren't going to fit in here and there as well, okay? And you just slide those together just like that, and just like that, and put it inside the bush pot. And then I've got a couple of Kopeka coffees in there, okay, and the 1 quart bush pot. So if I fill this up with water, I've got enough water in here, up to here easy, for a just add water meal that I'm carrying, plus some coffee after the fact. And I can just stack all of that in, put the coffee in first, put the stove in, drop the lantern down beside that, eating utensil beside that, an extra lighter in there, and put the lid on the bush pot. And it's going to stack into our bag just like that. It's a very simple, easy, one-man cook set. Okay, so now let's talk about the 2 quart bush pot cook set. Again, this is modified beyond just Pathfinder components, okay? So when you open the top of this, this is based around the 2 quart bush pot. Inside, we'll talk about this component in just a minute, okay? Inside you have a Pathfinder cup, camp cup, you have a pot chain, you have a bowl, and you have the 2 quart bush pot that has a chain link already crimped onto it. And this is just to help me suspend it over the fire and things like that when I want to. Because I also have an Eagle kettle in here. If you look at this Eagle kettle, and somebody knows what size this is, I don't. It's the smaller one of the two. But it nests perfectly in this 2 quart bush pot. Almost like a lid, okay? And so these are a little bit more difficult to get right now than I store coffee inside. These are a little bit more difficult to get. They used to be carried by an American importer, but they're no longer carried by him. So I would say that you probably would have to go to Eagle's website to get this in Norway, okay? But again, it's an add-on that works well with the set because it nests perfectly in the 2 quart bush pot. So you've got a bowl in there, you've got a cup in there, you've got a pot chain in there, and then you've got the Eagle kettle with the coffee that nests on top, and the coffee is stored inside the kettle in a bag, okay? That makes that real simple. Now, beyond that, on the inside of this bag, on the side of the bag, there are slots built into this bag so that you can put a set of silverware. So again, if you were making this for 2 people, 2 sets of silverware, 2 bowls, 2 cups, right? You've got 1 plate, and again, 2 people, 2 plates. So this is set up for me, but it could be set up for 2 people just as easily. Underneath that, you have the 8-inch carbon steel skillet, the 2 quart bush pot lid, the baking rack for the 2 quart bush pot, so that you can use this as a baking device in front of the fire. I've got plenty of videos on that stuff out there. And then in the bottom of this is the lid for the skillet, all right? That makes it real simple. So you've got the lid in the very bottom, the domed lid for the skillet. You lay it in, put your plate in next, inside the skillet. Flat components go inside that and sit inside that plate. You then take your 2 quart bush pot and drop it down inside. Anytime you want to, you can then go ahead and throw those utensils in the slot, which is right there. And again, you can easily put 2 sets in here. There's actually 2 slots there. There's one on each side of the seam so that you could actually put 2 sets of utensils in separate pockets in there if you wanted to, very easily. Because you have a pocket on this side, you have a pocket on this side, okay? So this could be a 2-man cook set very easily. Bowl, cup, pot chain, Eagle kettle, cinch it down, 2-man cook set or deluxe 1-man cook set. Very, very easy. Set up, built around a 2 quart bush pot or a 1 quart bush pot. Just so happens that the 8-inch skillet fits this 2 quart bag like a glove. So you can put a 2 quart bush pot nested inside that and the components inside the bush pot. If you have this Eagle kettle, you now have the ability to make stews and things like that or render down beans. You can fry and bake in the domed lid like a Dutch oven in this carbon steel skillet, or fry in the skillet, obviously. You then have a coffee pot that you can make coffee in separately from everything else if you want to. A bowl, a plate, and utensils. With the baking rack inside here for the bush pot, there's really not a whole lot you can't do with this kit. Even if you're only by yourself and you're looking for something that you want to use for like a week or longer, this kit is it for sure. No doubt about it. All right, guys, listen, I appreciate you joining me out here today for this quick video on 1 quart and 2 quart bush pot kits that I carry with me depending on what I'm doing out in the woods and my length of stay. I had a couple questions on them, so I thought I'd shoot a quick video here on a Sunday morning after a basic class, and now I'm headed out to go fishing. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for family, for business, all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Meanwhile, check out our website at selfrelianceoutfitters.com.